Who's first?
How's the scrimmage?
It's a typical first scrimmage. We got a lot of cleaning up to do. It was messy, but there were some good things too. Some good things. But we got to play more consistent and on both sides of the ball. It was just really messy and, like I say, typical first scrimmage where you get a lot of those mistakes. And the key now is to improve off of it.
What did you feel good about coming out Saturday?
I love the way our guys compete. Even though things wasn't necessarily going the way we wanted to at times, they competed and it was a little back and forth. And again, like I said, they made plays. Probably that we needed them to make. But our guys are competing and getting better.
What's the tempo? What you thought, or
the tempo? No, the tempo is not where I wanted it yet, but it's getting there. I thought our defense probably got the best of our offense in the scrimmage. We had a situational scrimmage and put our guys in some tough situations, offensively and defensively, and seeing if they can get themselves out of it. And I thought really early on in the scrimmage, our defense really got out of the offense, but it was good to see that towards the end that our offense started to pick it up and make some plays.
Isn't that typical first scrimmages though, where defense is ahead of offense a little bit?
It is. Those guys do a lot more reactive than anything, and offensively, think about a lot of different things, but in execution. So, but that's typical of it. And again, the key now is to make the improvement from the scrimmage. The thing that you hate as a coach is like the false starts and not aligning up right. It's all the things that you can control. We want our guys to be better at that. You can't play this game if you don't give yourself a chance to start false starts and lining up wrong. So, got to get better at that.
Willie, when you saw your offense kind of respond, was that encouraging?
Yeah, we expected them to. Again, we got some competitive guys, and they wasn't going to go through the whole spring scrimmage and not find a way to come back and make plays. And again, a lot of it that they're messing up on are little. They minor things that can cause big problems. So it just, I think with our guys now, just trying to learn the tempo and learn the plays as well. It's fast, it's hard, but they're getting better at it, and hopefully by the time spring's over with, they have a better feel for it and be able to go throughout the summer and work on them even more.
Losing 3 linebackers off team is almost kind of a reset of the position. What have you seen from them this spring?
They're learning the system. I think D-Jack is having a really good camp so far for spring ball, and same with DeKalen Brooks. But they're learning like everyone else, and a lot of those guys hadn't played as much, but I really like where they're at right now.
As far as Coach Barnett's system, are linebackers interchangeable?
Say that again, I'm sorry.
As far as Coach Barnett's system, linebackers interchangeable, or is it where middle and outside have specific duties?
Well, the 2 inside guys I think are interchangeable, and then our star guy, he's a little different than those guys. So the 2 inside guys can be interchangeable.
Coach, what are you seeing from Cam? Are there some of the positives that you're seeing from him in the scrimmage ahead?
Cam is Cam. Cam is everything we all know Cam to be. He's a competitive. He's all business every single day, and again, he's running the football like we want him to, and he's still learning too. As he continues and understanding the plays and why we're doing them, I think his game's gonna go up even more.
See a guy that you can see in your tempo, you seem like he fits this.
Oh yeah, he can fit in any offense.
It's probably hardest for offensive linemen to adapt to the tempo you're wanting to run at. What extra strides do you have to take, and how have you seen them respond to that?
Say that again.
What kind of extra strides do you take to kind of help the offensive linemen get adjusted to the tempo, and how have you seen them respond?
You just go fast, and they're gonna eventually learn to do it the right way. So we just got to continue to work on the process of what we're doing now, and my guys, again, they're learning, but it's fast tempo. That up front is all contact all the time. So it's important that those guys are in shape, and they're learning to be in football shape. It's totally different than just going around running laps or running gassers. You got to go out and go fast, and then you got to be physical getting off the ball with people. So that's a learning process that those guys hadn't had to do, and they're learning that, but also trying to learn the plays too. So that's part of it, and It's our job to make sure we keep working with, especially techniques and fundamentals, to get the job done.
I'm sorry. What were some things you liked from James Blackman in the scrimmage? What were some things you hope to see him kind of improve on?
Well, I love the way James compete. He threw a couple touchdowns in the scrimmage, so you always like that, and just managing the offense and making quick, good decisions. And James coming along, he's such a competitor and a guy that always want to do it right, but he's become a really good leader and again, just continue to be more efficient with the offense and just executing and taking what the defense gives us.
How healthy is DeAndre?
DeAndre, he's as healthy as he can be right now.
Is he moving around?
Yeah, he's moving around. He's moving around. I wouldn't say he's healthy enough to go out and just go, but he's doing some things. He's throwing the ball around and looks pretty good.
Jaquez all right?
Who?
Jaquez Patrick?
Yeah. Josh good.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.